I have a problem. CCA have kindly sent me 2 pairs of their IEMs, the Phoenix and the Xyrra. Thing is, I really do not like one of these pairs, so as a reviewer on this kind of thing, what do you do? Because you have been given this stuff for free. Some people may beat around the bush and maybe try and hide the negatives of the pair they didn't like. But that doesn't happen with me. I'm Honest Rob and I will tell you exactly what I think of these, good or bad. I've done it in other videos and I'll do it again. So let's dive into it and see what I think of these and which is the good and which is the bad. Okay, so let's begin with the CCA Phoenix. Now the unboxing of this was actually really nice. Really nice surprise when I opened the box to find that image of the Phoenix, which I think looks really cool. And you get the extra sets of ear tips as well for different sizes, and you get the actual earbuds themselves, which I think look really nice. The cables for this are presented in this nice little pouch, and you get a little instruction manual at the same time as well. Okay, so first up, the CCA Xyrra. Now, I have to say that these absolutely look the part. I mean, have a look, they look absolutely gorgeous. They really do look nice. I mean, if you saw these without knowing the price, I think a lot of people would say these were really expensive. But they're only like about £13 to £15 I've seen them for, so really good value. And these ones here, this is the 3.5mm versions. You can plug these directly into your laptop or your PlayStation 5 controller, things like that. And these ones have got an inline mic as well, which is pretty cool. And you can get like USB-C versions as well if you so desire. But let's talk about the sound on these. Now, these are the ones I didn't like. Got to be straight up with you there. And the reason is they have a pretty artificial sound about them. Like, music doesn't actually sound particularly natural, particularly things like cymbals and higher notes. It's where, for me, the treble goes a bit wrong, and they sound quite grainy as well and harsh. That grainy sound, if you play normal songs, it's well recorded, things like that, or listen to rock music, or listen to symphonic metal, or listen to classical stuff, or listen to soft stuff like Enya and Leonard Cohen, a really wide range of different music types. And in every single one, I noticed that harshness in the treble and a lot of that grain as well. Now, the grain sound for me is something I don't like. If you're the sort of person that likes a quite trebly sound, or likes a nice bright sound as well, which is quite harsh, there are some people that actually like that sound signature, then these may well be for you, but they're certainly not the kind of sound that I like. I like a more warmer sound, still very detailed, but I don't like that graininess sound that you can get with certain speakers and certain IEMs. Regarding the bass on these, it wasn't fantastically deep or tight, but you've got to remember these are like £13 to £15. You kind of get what you pay for. And the mid-range and treble, again, kind of nothing special, and again that hint of that harshness was there, that graininess, and it made it quite a fatiguing listen to me. When I was listening to the music on these IEMs, I listened to the tracks, listened to about 6 or 7, maybe 8 tracks on these, and I switched over to the Phoenix, and I went back again to these to make sure I wasn't imagining what I was hearing on these, and then back to the Phoenix again. And it kind of confirms what I already knew when I first listened to these, that yeah, these do have a lot of grain in them, and it's kind of quite a hard listen. So I wasn't a fan of these overall, I have to admit. So moving on to the Phoenix, were they an improvement? Because remember, you get what you pay for with this kind of thing. These are like £13 to £15. It's very cheap, and even at that price, even taking into consideration the fact you've got that grain in the sound, it's still a monumental improvement over what you're going to get from your typical speaker system, unless you've got a incredibly expensive TV with a mega soundbar on it or something. In that case, what are you looking at a pair of £13 IEMs for? You shouldn't. You should be looking for something a little bit more expensive. Now these coming around about £25 to £30, and I actually love the look of these. I love the presentation, as I showed at the beginning, and I really like this kind of metallic grey, metallic red with the matte grey ear tip that goes with these. I think these actually look really nice. But again, it's not about how they look, it's about how good they sound. And these were a definitely big cut above the Xyrras. So with these, you've got a much more natural sound. They really do sound nice. They got a much deeper bass as well. You can tell when the fit is right on IEMs. When you put them in, your voice when you speak out loud should sound like you're almost underwater. If you haven't got a really muffled voice that sounds like it's coming from your own brain almost, they aren't fitting right. So try a bigger set of the tips provided, or just play around with them a bit until your own voice sounds really muffled. And then the bass is really deep. It's pretty tight as well. Pretty impressed by these for the money. And the mid-range, very clear. I liked it a lot. And again, the treble, nice and bright, without being overly harsh. These still had a hint of that kind of grain in them, which was very apparent in the Xyrras, but nowhere near to the same level. It's still not my favourite sound signature. I like a nice warm, smooth sound. It's each to their own. Some people may not like that warm presentation you get from other speakers and earbuds. But if you like that more detailed, harsher or harder treble, and a more harder sound, if you like, a brighter sound, then these may be right up your alley. But they do have that tiny little bit of grain there as well. But like I say, nowhere near as much as the Xyrras. And I really enjoyed listening to these. These weren't fatiguing at all. I could listen to song after song on these and really enjoyed what they've done. And for the price, I think they're actually very good value. So overall, really liked these, and I think they're great value. Didn't really like the Xyrras due to that overly grainy presentation. But there's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash the like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.